Lesson 2, developing a journaling practice. So you need to decide on a schedule for your journaling. Now, the goal is daily if you're going to be a day trader. But if you're a swing trader, or maybe you hold on to trades more, like you could be holding a trade overnight for a couple days, or maybe you're swinging for a week or two. Whatever type of trader you are, that's the type of journaling schedule you would want to be on. Or if you're in a swing trade, you could just reflect on price movement for that day. Maybe there's a better setup or you're on track, right? But for me, I'm a day trader, so I journal every single day. And that's how our journal is set up. It has it's a quarter in length, so you'll get 4 of these a year. And you'll go over your month, the week, and the day. So that way you have all those data points to reflect on and build out your journal. The next step is to figure out how you're going to journal. Are you going to do it digitally, on paper? Are you going to do some voice recordings? Now, the two I like, voice recordings help a lot. And for me, it's when I'm teaching you. When I'm teaching you through my courses, my YouTube videos, maybe it's a short video somewhere else, or I'm typing out a blog. That's kind of like my audio and digital format. I'm reflecting on what I learned, and I'm trying to put it in a way where I could teach it pretty easily and make it simple as possible. So for me, that's kind of like journaling, right? I'm writing about what I learned. But as for my trading, I always write it down in a book. Something about writing and just reflecting that way. Anytime I'm doing some type of reflecting, I always like to write it out. Just it connects with, I feel like it just like becomes part of me when I'm writing it out rather than typing or speaking it. So I always do that, right? Now you gotta set aside the time. For me, it is before I start trading. I write updates because I have that timeline section on the day page. So I'll write updates as the trade's going, and then I'll reflect and tally up the profits and all that stuff. So for me, it's before, during, and after my trading, and I only trade for a few hours in the morning. So it's something very easy. I can easily do it every single day, and it doesn't really affect the rest of my day because all my trading's done before my day really gets started. Since I'm over here in West Coast time, it's gotta wake up earlier, but my trading time gets done by 11 a.m. latest. Most of the time I'm done by 9 a.m. Now for this, determining on what to track, I say everything. In our planner, we have a spot for reflection and notes. So that's when you write your emotions. Now on the timeline, I also journal my emotions, the market analysis, and when I'm taking partials, at what time, how many. So I literally script out my entire trades. So let's do this one. So on this, I'm reading what I put on the timeline section. 6:30, waiting for price to develop, and most likely news. So basically, I'm waiting for that news to hit. I just wrote it fragmented. 6:57. My position was tagged for buys. I'm long. And then 7:03, price is back in profit. 7:08, closed out 2 contracts at 5 points. 7:09, so literally a minute later, closed 1 contract at 6 handles, 6 points, whatever you want to call them. And then I'd put 7:11 was a tick short of my take profit, but price is starting to pull back. So basically, I think my if I remember correctly, my original take profit was at like 6.5. So I saw it kind of spike right below it and then come back. So I just closed out the trade at 6. But I got that all here. Reflect. It was a great day. The setup was for my rules. Good risk management. Happy with the wind. So all that's here. That's why we recommend you journal, whether you do it with ours or set up your own. And then you're going to consistently reflect on your progress and learnings in your journal. So like I said, every day you'll reflect, every week you'll reflect, and then every month you'll also reflect. And then you'll have a quarter wrap up at the end of the quarter. So it's not just something you write and forget. You're going to reference this on a weekly and monthly, quarterly basis, sometimes daily if you need to be reminded of how good yesterday went or what to avoid. That is up to you. You got to build your system out. I am helping you find your trading edge, but you need to take this seriously and put these practices into your daily routine. So then you'll, with time, know, okay, I like it when I do this. I don't like when I do this. Maybe if I journal this way. So you're going to tweak everything I'm teaching you to a way that resonates and helps you become a better trader. And then that way you're able to find your edge in the markets and become that consistent and profitable trader.